Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and today I am back with what is this video called? Reviewing my 2021 beauty purchases. This is the second quarter, in which I only made one haul last year, so I only got one haul to review today, and I don't have anything for the next quarter because I didn't then haul anything until October. So, should be a relatively quick one here. I have a few products. This is a very skincare heavy haul. It's alright, it is what it is. But let's just get into it and I will let you know what I thought of the products I purchased in my collective haul on June 17th last year. So, first things first, I placed a Mecca order for the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. This is going to be in my next empties video. I've just finished it up in the last 2 months. It lasted a really long time, which I really liked. It was more hydrating than the other product I was meant to get that I forgot. So before this, and in this haul, I also purchased the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid. So I used this first, and then I've now started using the Paula's Choice. This is more hydrating than the Paula's Choice. And I liked what it did for my skin, but I feel like my skin likes the Paula's Choice better, purely because I don't always need that extra hydration that this provides. So, if you struggle with congestion on your skin, but you do have more normal to dry skin, this is probably good for you, unless you don't like fragrance, because this is very fragranced with the Glow Recipe Watermelon scent. I don't mind it. But if you are oilier, I do think the 2% BHA is just a little bit, it doesn't add that extra hydration, and it still is really good at clearing out the pores and making your skin look fantastic. So that's my opinion on that, and the Paula's Choice, which I left. Let's move on to the Paula's Choice because it came in a set. So it was a set with the 2% BHA, the 20% niacinamide, and then this little 1% retinol treatment. So I just gave you my opinions on the BHA. The niacinamide I used up. It was in a dropper formula, so I would mix it in with my hyaluronic acid in the morning, and then put it on like that. I have not repurchased the 20%. I repurchased the 10% booster because I think there's not too much difference. Realistically, your skin can only absorb about 5% of 5% concentration of niacinamide. So when I mix the 10% in, I feel like with my hyaluronic, I feel like I'll get a similar result to what I did with the 20%, but I do love a niacinamide in my skincare routine. I'm glad I have that. I haven't used the 1% retinol treatment purely because I don't use a retinol this strong. I use a retinol in oil. So this has just not been something that I feel like I've needed, and it has vitamin C. Interesting. I would be more inclined to try this in the warmer months because if it does cause the retinol uglies, I naturally have more oil in my skin than I do obviously in the middle of winter, which we're at right now. So I may get around to using this, I may not, I don't know. It's just a little 5ml size. But I bought that pack for the 2 full-size products and I loved and enjoyed them both. Next, this was part of a probably Look Fantastic order. I just wrote Loving Tan in my notes. I don't know if it was the Gradual Tanner or the 2 Hour Express. I think it was the 2 Hour Express because I would have bought this in preparation for the original engagement party date before COVID hit. So assuming that this is what it was that I purchased, because I think I bought the Gradual Tan earlier. I love both. I have repurchased the Gradual Tan, and I haven't made my way through the actual self-tan yet to need to, because I don't self-tan regularly at all. I think I've used this twice since I purchased it, which is fine. I just am not someone who self-tans. I embrace the fact that I'm extremely pale. If I want a little bit of colour, I will use the Gradual, which is why I have that. But in terms of a tan for someone who is extremely fair, I do like this. This doesn't make you super dark. This is only the medium, but it also doesn't make me orange. It makes me feel like I have more color to my skin, but I don't look like I have fake tan on because I'm so fair I could quite easily go orange. But this is really fantastic. It's a green base. It goes on really well. This is the Express, so you don't have to leave it on too long. And I quite enjoy it. The other product was the Ordinary Peptide Growth Hair Serum thing. This was when I started my hair growth journey, obviously. Nearly there. 3 more weeks and then I can chop off the growth that I've been focusing on, because I'm a bridesmaid in a wedding in 3 weeks, and then I can chop it off. But I liked that serum. I didn't use it regularly enough. I liked how it made my hair feel, but I didn't feel like it did a lot for me. I obviously found the hair, skin and nail vitamins. Words. The hair, skin and nail vitamins made a much bigger difference in my opinion, which makes sense. They're an internal to help rather than an external, which again makes sense. I liked it. I haven't repurchased it and I probably wouldn't. And then the last thing before we get into some Sephora stuff is the iUnique Tea Tree Relief Serum. This is the full size, the 50 ml. So I'd previously purchased the mini size. I'd gone through it, or most of it. It's currently in my travel bag because it's so empty. But I really liked the feel of it and what it did for my skin, so I purchased the full size. And as you can see, a year later, I haven't used a lot. It's definitely a serum that is harder to find a place in my routine for. It doesn't replace, it is naturally moisturizing, but it doesn't replace my hyaluronic acid. It's more soothing. So it's something I usually use when I am inflamed or breaking out or something like that. It's super lightweight on the skin, so I do definitely use it more in summer when I want a little bit of extra moisture than at the moment. But I feel like I just don't like too many layers. So I feel like when I finish my current niacinamide, which is the Inky List one, and I move to the Paula's Choice that I can mix with my hyaluronic acid, I will have a place in the morning to add another layer. But at night I do either my acid and then moisturizer and oil, and that's it. I don't want to put another serum with that. Or on my retinol nights, I sometimes use this, sometimes I use a CBD serum I'm using, sometimes I use a vitamin C. It kind of just depends on what I feel like that day. So that would be when I currently use this, which is not a lot. I'm currently using the CBD more because it is more hydrating than this. So I feel like, again, when it gets warmer and I don't need that extra hydration, this will replace that CBD serum. But I do like the product. It's a great product. I just, haven't used anywhere near as much of it as I thought I would when I purchased the full size. All right, then we're on to a Sephora order, starting with the Belif Aqua Bomb Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm that I have not yet opened. It is still sealed, so I can't tell you what I thought of that. I, instead of opening this, opened up the pharmacy one, which I got later in the year, but I wanted the one that's not really good, so I haven't used it yet. I can't report on it. There's that. Then we did some Marc Jacobs. I bought the Marc Jacobs Fantasine eyeshadow palette because this was kind of the last time you could buy Marc Jacobs. It was on sale. It had been something I wanted for a while. Bought it, I've decluttered it and given it to Mum. She's currently liking it, but it was just, it wasn't something I was reaching for. The duochrome was really weak. The shimmers, there was only one I would use, and then it kind of was just not something I was reaching for. So I decluttered that, but I did not declutter the beautiful Marc Jacobs Earthquake Highliner Gel Crayon. This is the matte, Highliner Matte Eye Gel Crayon. If you guys know, I'm panning this. It has currently come loose from the base, so I can't check and see how much progress I have on it. But I love this eyeliner. I am on the hunt for a replacement eyeliner. I'm wearing it today because I have not found, the reason I always buy and repurchase these is because I've not found an eyeliner that stays as well on the waterline as this does. So I'm on the hunt for a replacement that does that. I've yet to find one. Let me know if you have any recommendations for that. Then was the Paula's Choice set, and then the last thing from that haul was the Lawless Biodegradable Glitter in Champagne Dreams. This is just really pretty. I definitely haven't worn this anywhere as much as I should have, because I buy all these pretty things and then I don't wear them. But this is a really pretty metallic with glitter in it. So it has the glitter suspended within the pigment, but it's not a glitter shadow. So it's not like a shiny, sparkly metallic. It is just a standard metallic with chunky glitter in it. Still super pretty, still a super pretty effect. It's just, yeah, I don't reach for it as often because I have so many other eyeshadows, but I do really like it. Then I went to the corporate store and bought some things. The MAC Watermelon Fix Plus, and that came with a mini Fix Plus as well. Opened this up recently, so you can see I've used it. I really love the scent of this. It's beautiful. If you like the, I don't actually know if you can get this anymore, but because it was a limited edition. If you can get it and you like the scent of the Glow Recipe Watermelon, same thing. Beautiful, delicious. We'll always have Fix Plus on hand, and I'm liking this scent. Then I went a little Bobbi Brown crazy and picked up the Pink Glow Highlight, which I'd wanted for years. And I definitely have not used it enough because it looks like it's barely been touched, but it is beautiful. It is a pink glowy highlighter, very similar to Dior's, I don't know what the new shade is because we haven't got the reformulation of the Dior highlighters, but Dior 002 Wet n Wild not pearlescent pink, that's the blush. The Wet n Wild highlighter, that beautiful pinky light sheen. Gorgeous. I just forget to use it because I have my favorites I go to. Not that this isn't a favorite, but I have like the three I go to. Like when in doubt, it's Laura Mercier Matte Baked Radiance 01. My current other go-to is the MAC Double Gleam Extra Dimension. They're kind of my go-tos. And I have a large highlighter collection that I ignore. If I can't be bothered to think through it, those are kind of the two that I go for. I need to think about my highlighter more. But usually, because it's the last step before my lips, it's the last thing I think about. It is what it is. Then I grabbed 2 cream shadow sticks. We have Vanilla, which is slightly dark on me. That's fine. It is a good all over base colour. And if I set it with something lighter, it's fine. I'm not using this at the moment because I'm trying to pan my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer as an eye base. And then the other colour I have is Golden Pink, which I think is very close, if not the same, as Laura Mercier's Rose Gold. It is that perfect shimmery rose gold, goldy pink colour. It's beautiful. I've not worn this enough because I've been panning cream eyeshadows for the last 6 months. But I really love this formula. Very comparable, obviously, to the Laura Mercier Bobbi Brown I can get at the corporate store. And then the last thing from that was the MAC Powder Kiss Soft Matte Eyeshadow in My Tweedy. I definitely want to try more of these because this formula is really beautiful. It's a soft matte that blends really beautifully. This colour is quite peachy, so unless I'm going for something quite warm, it's not something I can wear all the time. And since I've been going much more neutral than anything else, I don't wear it a lot, but it's beautiful. And then, last but not least for this haul was the NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. They have brought this back permanently, which I think is fantastic. They've made a shade lighter, and even though I'm quite fair, I would still get this shade. So this is the OG Laguna, which is now Laguna 2. I wore this today. It is beautiful. It blends like a dream. As I said, even though they now have a lighter shade than that, I would still stick with this tone because I think it just blends so easily. I don't need something darker. And it gives just the most beautiful bronze to the skin. It does blend over powder, or I can do, so today I am wearing this Shiseido Synchro Skin Foundation, which is a Julia foundation. So I put this on before I powdered because I knew I'd need more powder. And that does tone down the bronze a bit, so I did go in with a powder bronzer over the top. But if you're someone who doesn't need to powder, it's fantastic. If you need to powder, it still works. Pick this up, it is fantastic. I don't think it has the gold cap anymore though. It might have the traditional NARS black cap now. So that is all I purchased in the second quarter of 2021. As I said, I won't have one of these in September, end of September, start of October. I won't have one because there wasn't one. So you won't have one of these until the end of the year. That's okay. I will be hauling instead. Not too much. I'm going to be a good girl. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any of these products, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Give this one a thumbs up if you liked it. And click the subscribe button to stay tuned for more videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.